So my favorite way to solve objections is to help people self-discover their own answer.
Okay.
So I could make this agent wrong. I could prove to them that their thinking is silly, or I can help them grow and evolve and find their own level.
Right.
And so me personally, I would just start asking some questions, and I would say, okay, so you've been lead generating pretty regularly for 3 or 4 days, or whatever, 2 or 3 weeks, right? New agent, and you have a buyer, great. So how many days did you have in to get that buyer? And they'll say, 10 days, great. How many calls did you make in those 10 days? I made 100. Okay, so you made 100 calls to get a buyer. Great. Okay, and how many buyers would you like to have this month? Well, I'd like to have 4. Okay, so that means we need to find 3 more. So if it takes you 10 days to get 1 and you want to get 3 more in the next 20 days, how many calls do you need to make per day to make that happen? Wow, I guess I need to make twice as many per day to get that many in 5 days instead of 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you need to make twice as many per day, then what happens if you skip a day? I guess that puts me behind. Okay, well, if you're behind and you're still committed to getting this many per month, how do you solve that problem? Are you going to work nights? Are you going to come in Saturday? Or are you going to lower your goal? Like, how are you going to fix that? Right, so I want them to opt in to the solution that's right for them. I don't want to make them wrong and put them in a headlock and beat them up. I don't want that role, and I don't want that relationship. I want them to be empowered that they made their own choice.